How was that tracking? It's incredible, right? You probably guessed it by now. In this video I'm going to talk about the iSteady MT2 from Hohem that I have here in my hand, but first let's roll the intro. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel. I'm Photorabs. I do videos about photography, filmmaking, camera tech related reviews, unboxings, action cams, vlogging kits, and so on. If you're interested in these topics, I highly appreciate if you go subscribe to my channel. That's a massive help. This is the new gimbal from Hohem that has a payload of 1.2 kilograms. That means we can use it for APS-C mirrorless cameras. We can use it for small full frame mirrorless cameras as well, for mobile phones as well as for action cameras. So this gimbal can manage all of these four items, whether vertically or horizontally. This is a new generation of gimbals that Hohem started to put in the market, and in this video I'm going to talk a little bit about this one. The gimbal comes in this carrying case in which we can have the gimbal itself, we can have the tripod base, and we can have all the accessories that we need: the action camera clamp, the phone clamp, and all the cables that we need inside of this carrying case, which is very handy, very nice to have. We can carry our gimbal easily and securely with this one. We can throw it in the backpack without problems at all. That's something that I really appreciate when I get some new products, because to carry them around it's very important, and to use them around it's very important as well, and we need something to carry them with in a proper way. So this is the carrying case that the Hohem iSteady MT2 came in. And obviously I will not unbox this gimbal in front of you in this video, because I was very excited once I received it by mail. I was very excited to try it out, to use it, to try to figure out how I can use it vertically, horizontally, with smartphones, with action cameras, and with my Sony mirrorless cameras or my Fuji mirrorless cameras as well. But Hohem thought about everything. In the carrying case you have all kinds of cables that you can use with this gimbal to charge it, to connect it with any camera in the market, to connect it with any smartphone, whether Android or iPhone. And you have this phone holder that has an Arca Swiss base, which is an amazing item inside of this carrying case. And you have, as I said before, the action camera mount, so you can use the action camera on this gimbal easily without issues at all. Previously on this channel I reviewed the Hohem iSteady Pro 4, which is dedicated to action cameras. It weighs 150 grams, it costs around 120 euros, and it's something very important to have. If you're interested, I highly recommend you to watch it here or in the description below. I'll put the links of all the videos I'll mention in this one. And then I reviewed the Hohem iSteady M6, the kit version, which has a weight of around 530 grams, 550 grams, and it can have a payload of 400 grams, so you can put any kind of smartphone on that gimbal and it works very well. It has the AI tracking sensor and it costs around 230 euros. And if you are new here, I don't film a lot with my smartphone, so I do not need a dedicated gimbal for my smartphone for my shots, and I do not need a dedicated gimbal for my action camera, even if it's very important to have it, especially to stabilize the footages in low light scenarios. So this new gimbal from Hohem, the iSteady MT2, has a payload of 1.2 kilograms and it weighs 653 grams, which is almost nothing comparing to other gimbals in the market, and it costs around 370 euros. By the way, this video is not sponsored by Hohem. This is my honest opinion about this product. They sent it to me for free to try it out, but they did not sponsor my channel. If you would like to support my channel, you can subscribe to my channel. You can be a member for less than the price of one coffee per month, less than 2 euros. You can be a supporter for my channel, and you can buy from my affiliate links. I have lots of promo codes, lots of good deals on photography and videography products that I've talked about previously on my channel. You can find them in the description below, and you can save up to 10% on any Hohem products by buying from my affiliate link in the description below as well. In this video I will not talk about the basic functions of a gimbal. I will not talk about the lock mode, the PT mode, the PTF, the sports, the inception mode, how we can program a shot from point A to point B, how we can customize the menu, how we can balance a gimbal, whether with a mirrorless camera or an action camera or a smartphone. If you're interested in these topics, let me know that in the comment section below so I can make a dedicated video for you on this channel. The build quality of this gimbal is very remarkable. It feels very solid, very rugged. I can really rely on. I can put my gears on top of it without worrying at all. It feels very sturdy. I'm really enjoying how the handles feel because I have lots of place to put my big hand here without the need of having it with the base, tripod base here. So even with the handle of the gimbal, I can have it in my hand easily without problems at all. That's something that I really appreciate on this gimbal. This Hohem iSteady MT2 is about 140 grams, lighter than the DJI RS3 Mini, which is something very important to consider when we want to buy a gimbal or any other gear for our backpack. That's something very important, and it's about 20 euros cheaper than the DJI RS3 Mini to the day I'm recording this video. But if you use my affiliate link, you can save up to 10% on this gimbal and any other products from Hohem, and that would be around 50 to 60 euros cheaper than the DJI RS3 Mini. Both gimbals are made for content creators because we can balance the cameras vertically for short videos, for reels, for TikToks, for everything that we need for social medias. These are very interesting to have. These gimbals are amazing, but I find that the process to balance vertically the camera on top of the Hohem iSteady MT2 is much easier to achieve than on the DJI RS3 Mini. When packed, the Hohem iSteady MT2 takes less place in the backpack comparing to the DJI RS3 Mini, because on the DJI we have this arm here that goes a little bit out of the gimbal. It's very important to have it because the payload of the DJI is 2 kilograms comparing to a payload on the Hohem iSteady MT2 which is about 1.2 kilograms only. Of course, the DJI has a better payload, 2 kilograms comparing to 1.2 kilograms for the Hohem iSteady MT2, but on the Hohem I succeeded to balance my Fujifilm X-S20 with the 11 to 20mm f2.8 Tamron lens with the variable ND filter on top of it, whether horizontally or vertically, without issues at all. I even succeeded to balance the Fujifilm X-S20 with the 23mm from VILTROX f1.4. I succeeded to balance the Fujifilm X-H2S with the 23mm 1.4 from VILTROX, and of course I can easily balance my Sony ZV-E10 with the Samyang 12mm without issues at all. This gimbal can handle up to 1.2 kilograms and all of my setups are way less than 1.2 kilograms. On this Hohem iSteady MT2 we have similar functions to the DJI RS3 Mini. That means that I can connect wirelessly via Bluetooth the gimbal to any camera that I have, whether the Sony, the Fuji or any other camera, even my smartphone. I can connect it with Bluetooth to the gimbal, so I can manage everything that I want from the gimbal itself, start and stop recording. If I have a power zoom, such as the case with my Sony ZV-E10 and the 16 to 50mm lens, kit lens from Sony, it's a power zoom lens, so I can even manage and control this power zoom lens directly from the gimbal. That's something that is very common in 2023 in my opinion. What makes this gimbal very different and unique is this AI tracking sensor, which is the same that we had on the smartphone stabilizer, the Hohem iSteady M6 kit version, and now we have it on an APS-C camera gimbal, which is something very important and very useful for content creators and for solo creators. So now I'm trying the tracking sensor of the Hohem iSteady MT2, which is an amazing stabilizer, very lightweight, very compact. I'm using it now with the Sony ZV-E10. I can use it in vertical mode or horizontal mode, and this is the tracking sensor. It tracks me very well. It's very smooth, you can see it on the screen, which is an amazing feature for hikers who would like to document their hikes with a gimbal on a table like this one, or maybe on the floor. It's something very interesting. This AI tracking sensor is a must-have for solo content creators, as I said before, but also for streamers, because now you can stream with your camera or your smartphone having this AI tracking sensor, allowing for smooth footages and fluid footages, and it will track you with a gesture. You can start tracking, you can stop tracking, you can reframe your shots easily with this tracking sensor, with this AI tracking sensor. That's something very important to have, especially that the price is not very excessive. It's in the same price range as any other gimbal of its category in the market. And what I really like is now the AI tracking sensor is accessible whether for mirrorless cameras such as this one that I have here, for action cameras, smartphones, or even COB light. If you can balance a small COB light or a LED panel on top of this gimbal, you can have the AI tracking sensor, which is very amazing, very interesting for filmmakers as well. Besides its tracking capabilities, this AI tracking sensor has a bicolor light inside of it. You can use it as a fill light. You can change the intensity of the light by rotating the knob here. You can change the color of the light from 2700 Kelvin to 6500 Kelvins, but pay attention, it's not a very powerful light. You can use it only as a fill light. You cannot use it as a key light in your footages unless you're using it for vlogging at short distances. It can work, but not more than that. And also this AI tracking sensor has an RGB panel inside of it. So you can change the color of the light that you're using to add some more ambience to the shot that you are filming. You can change the power and the intensity as well as the hue and saturation of the light. That's something very interesting on this one. It is the same feature that we had on the AI tracking sensor on the Hohem iSteady M6, the kit version, the phone stabilizer. And since this gimbal is very lightweight comparing to all the gimbals from its category in the market, it's very suitable for vlogging. I can vlog easily with my Sony ZV-E10 and the Samyang 12mm, or the Fujifilm X-S20 with the Tamron 11-20 f2.8 lens without issues at all. I can carry it around easily without problem. It's not a heavy setup, it's not a heavy gear comparing to other gimbals in the market. And what I like the most is that now I can use the Sony ZV-E10 for vlogging with the Samyang 12mm. I do not have IBIS on the Sony ZV-E10. I do not have optical stabilization on the Samyang 12mm lens. I have only the digital stabilization on the Sony ZV-E10 that I can turn off in order to have the full field of view that offers me this 12mm lens from Samyang. And what about you? Do you use gimbals in your videos? Let me know that in the comment section below, and let me know which gimbal you use in your videos, in your vlog scenarios, in the comment section below. And that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, that's a massive help. Don't forget to check my affiliate links in the description below. I have lots of promo codes, lots of good deals about photography and videography products that I've talked about previously on my channel, and you can save 10% if you purchase from my affiliate link with Hohem. So this gimbal is gonna be much cheaper if you use my affiliate link, and you can use it for any other Hohem product from their website, of course. And that was it for today. Thank you for watching. Ciao for now.